Hello world, and we are back. My name is Kyle Official. This is going to be the next streamed session on my poker vlog, playing on ClubGG, a little 25-cent, 50-cent game. Hopefully I get some good hands for everyone and possibly clip some for future videos. So, just starting out right now, be here for about an hour. I'll just check the 5-6 off. And yeah, if we get some good hands, it'll be in the video. Any interest in playing with me on future vlogs, you can message me on Instagram or Telegram. Kyle_official on Instagram, at KyleOfficial on Telegram, and I'll have the club details in the link below. Flopping open-end's pretty good. Probably going to bet half pot of check too. On an ace-high board when it's a limped pot, like they shouldn't have an ace all too often, so this should be pretty good for me. Start some music after he checks. Get the music going. Half pots. Hopefully this one will just take it down. Winning would be great here. Would love to see it. Got through one. Come on, how could you even hold on? Probably gonna half pot again because he shouldn't really have a 10 all too, or even like a 4 or 3 feels kind of bad here. Yeah, second barrel gets it done. Alright, we're profitable so far. Starting out plus $2. Seems pretty good. Few more of those and we'll be, doing pretty good for an hourly. But, actually, this one's pretty playable, but from under the gun, I mean, maybe for the V-pip I should just limp it. And we'll start the V-pip with a limp. I mean, this one's close. I just hate sitting with a 0% V-pip when everyone can see it, so. But on the gun, it's pretty loose to put this one in there, so. We might just limp fold it. Not very good, but it's alright. No, apparently we don't limp to fold. Oh, deuce and 1 diamond. Okay. Are we all the way to the river with this one? Are we just never giving up on a board that he shouldn't connect to all too often? That's half pot. Pretty. Ugh. Put yourself in a bad spot. 5's a decent turn card. Check it back. We can't have an overpair. Alright. We should be good here. And we're going to try to protect. This is really just kind of a value block bet. Hard for him to raise, hard for him to have a strong hand. Nice! Good start. Oh, we put ourselves in a dumb spot even playing that ace deuce, but worked out for me on this one. I want to make sure that the stream is actually going real quick. 50% VPIP looks a lot better than 0. Ugh, not playing that one. Starting out right now, be here. Alright. Jack 7, not really playing that one, but get this going. Also, any new promotions out there? There's a massive bad beat jackpot going on. It was just hit recently for when it was hit like $110,000. Now it's back to $60,000. So anyone interested in hitting some of those huge promotions can message me and join the club and take your shot because they are getting hit and they are getting paid. So that's always fun. I forgot to put my thumbnail in there, but whatever. And also, that copy paste didn't go on too well. Put a little message in there, so anyone who wants to join can know the ID and the reference number. I'm not playing this one. Probably try to do that separately. one last time to try to let people know in case they're interested. A little easier to read this way. Not playing this one either. That's why we had to go in early, get that VPIP up, because when we're not getting really playable hands, kind of just have to wait. Because unfortunately, 7-3 off is just, there's just nothing you can do with that one. That one's tough. Last one in there. Why there's no space with the reference ID, but oh well, too late. Oh, we see Tricky Pony planning something. Yeah, Jordan, everything's going well with me. I've actually been on a pretty good upswing. Basically, besides the last video, I've won like 4 or 5 times in a row that I've been playing. And actually playing online, I usually play like 1-2. And I made a few $100s playing that like week on week. So that's actually doing pretty well for me. Getting the extra little paydays here and there. Man, still not really getting playable hands though. Besides the first one. Anyone have any bad beat stories or hand histories they'd like me to give my opinion on? Happy to do so. Otherwise, just wait for some hands and hopefully things go well. Cause got about 45-50 minutes of streaming. Hopefully I can turn, you know, $50 into maybe 100, 150. Be a pretty good hourly in the micros. Alright, let's get a hand here. Well, that's definitely a playable hand. And we look super tight with this VPIP, so might get some credibility. Shouldn't get 3-bet all too late. But usually when I say that, I get 3-bet anyway, so guess we'll see. Alright, we get to play in position. Position will help us win this. Flopping nothing is not great. But he's somewhat short stacked, so we're just going to bet here. Backdoor hearts, overs, and yeah, he misses that a lot. We just win. We like winning. Winning helps. Winning gives us some money. That's how easy it is to win online. Just hope your opponent missed and c-bet, and then get kings. Look like a maniac. Maybe now I'll get 3-bet. Would be nice. As long as they don't have aces. And even saying that, sometimes you just jinx yourself. Everyone knows that I make huge, unbelievable folds. No, just a call this time. I'm actually surprised there's no ace out there. I'm gonna bet small on a board that does not favor us. Well, I'm happy that he called because $15 is the most I can lose here. Yeah. Hopefully he does not have 2-pair. He does not have 2-pair. Took me a second to realize that. Alright, kings are good. We take that. Easy game. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching this. We're up $25. We've been here like 5 minutes. Easy game. Easy time to make some money. And we get another playable hand. Let's go. Probably not going to 3-bet it from the big blind. Although I'm sure it's fine. Especially with a button. But yeah, this is probably a pretty fine 3-bet, but I don't know if we have a lot of credibility winning 3 hands in a row. Queen in the window's fun. Ace behind it kind of sucks. But the button shouldn't have too many of those. And we have backdoor diamonds to fall back on. Or we'll just make a second pair. And hopefully no one has king jack. Because that'd be nasty as hell. Alright. Don't have King Jack. Such a small raise. I hate this game. Please don't just rip it. Ugh. Like, I knew it already. Like, I already knew it. I wanted to fold, but I'd fold if I wasn't streaming, but why not? Why not just have 2 pair? Why not call for a gutter and get it? Full 3 outs. Back to the drawing board. Like, it's just the min raise rip river is just always the nuts. But so far people have been thinking I fold too much, so gotta defend a little bit. Hello there, tricky outdoorsman. What's up? Hope you are enjoying the stream. Hopefully some of the hands will be entertaining, educational, all that jazz. Man, I wish I would have just folded that Queen 10. I so knew it. Because in the micros, different from regular stakes, people don't really have raised bluffs. They just simply don't. And when you don't have raised bluffs, and the raise is so small and then the river rip is just like, he just probably has it. You could just give him credit for having a hand and move forward. You know, and the whole story just kind of felt like King Jack. Just check on an ace high board, turn the nuts, raise really small, and just bomb river. Just ran ace king into queen in my last tournament. Cut off raise 9 big blinds. I had 26 big blinds. Ugh, river queen. That's gross. I hate that. Sorry to hear that, bud. Yeah. To win tournaments, you have to run really good in flips. You have to just win a bunch of them, and, you know, it's kind of a fun dichotomy, because if you were like really good at poker and you only got in 80-20, you're probably going to get 5 of those across a tournament, so one of those is going to go the other way, and you're supposed to technically lose. So, you know, you have to just run good, because you're probably going to get 5 flips. And if you flip the coin and got it heads 5 times in a row, someone would say you're very lucky. You're going to lose some of them, so that's why tournaments are always they have a bit of pull to them. Like, you get in the mood for a tournament, and then you run it, and then you run bad in a flip. Then you get turned off from tournaments. Tournaments suck after that. Just signed up for poker coaching 3 months. I'm hoping that's all I need to cash some more soon to build my bankroll. Back to cash until then. Yeah, I do pretty much most of the courses on pokercoaching.com. No, I am not playing the main event this year. Like, if I was, it really wouldn't be my money. Like, I could easily sell for it. I could sell for 10K and have 0% of myself and play it. But at that point, with my luck, I'd actually win the goddamn thing and get none of, like, the millions of dollars. So, you know, when I play, I want to actually, you know, be the one that's going to benefit if I win. But my current bankroll is not able to take a 10K swing. This guy's 3-betting too much. But we're probably going to have to defend this one. Less than ideal, but we have an ace. Tricky pony seems to disconnect. Boy, does that not help a stream when someone's just disconnecting for like 30 seconds. Alright. We in there. Not a good flop. Good for my range, though. Well, let's see if this guy wants to continue. See, I love the bet small into a board that doesn't really connect to you, because it lets me just raise as like a pure bluff. And just like hope he missed. I guess he didn't miss. Ah well. That didn't work well. Oh well. Time to top up. Queen 7. Hopefully it's cheap. It's too much, can't do it. Oh, someone's on my direct right who's in the chat. That'll be dangerous. How did I get a 40% VPIP? That's massive. And I guess our opponent here just bet small with like king, queen, and a spade or some shit. And then decides to just rip it when I raise. King, queen, king 10, king, jack, 1 spade, 2 spades. Some people are a little wily in the micros, think that they can bully because it's only a 20, 30 bucks, and in some way they're right a little bit, but we have plenty of time, and I typically adjust faster than other players adjust. Big river bet gets called because these guys will never fold anything, and he gets called by ace high. Yeah, no one ever folds here, like ever, for any reason. Bad hand. Yeah, well, if we get to limp, then it's pretty decent. And we will not get to limp. Ah, well. We tried. And it's good fold pre-flop, because we're just folding on that flop with no connectivity, no real avenue to win. Besides running 10s, no club? Well, let's see where we're at. We are... Oops, wrong button. Down $17. Well, that's not good. I gotta get that back. Down 17. Well, we're probably not getting it back with King Deuce off, so hopefully we get a playable hand soon. The house in Port Lucie. What's the best card to buy there? I'm not sure where Port Lucie is. Is that if it's close to Tampa, which I'm not sure if it is. You have the Hard Rock, One-Eyed Jacks, Derby, and St. Pete. I'm not sure exactly where Port Lucie is. Oh, let's check. Oh, you got... No, it's on the other side. Yeah, you got Coconut Creek there. And I would just probably play there. Hard Rock, Coconut Creek by Port Lucie. Probably the best option. I believe you also have the Isle, but I would just stick to Coconut Creek. Kind of like that place. Harry B plays there. Had some pretty successful sessions there, so... And it's like, it's got like somewhat the action of the Hard Rock Hollywood without like the crowds, because the crowds there are just crazy. Like, you'll walk in and there's like 25-person list, and people just put their name on the list as they walk through, like in the casino. So then when they're calling names, they have to call them 3 times, and there's no real way to stop it, but it makes the room very difficult to deal with. Well, versus under the gun, we're not really going to open that one. Yeah, a lot of 3-bets in the micros. The money's not big enough for people to have correct 3-betting ranges. They're 3-betting just because they're like, oh, it's only $5, and I get to put pressure on these people. So I got to keep that in mind moving forward. That 3-bets don't really mean anything here. I'm not really getting anything playable right now. Last few hands. Hopefully this one. Yeah, a lot of 3-bets. Almost every hand's been 3-bets, so better actually have it when you're planning to play a hand now. Or at least a hand that can withstand a 3-bet. 4-bet to $20. Now we're in the 4-bet territory. A lot of action pre in these micro stakes. Anyone who's interested. And we just get ace jack to just open and rip it with almost no equity. Yeah, ace king's gonna win that one. Unfortunately for me, the deeper stacks are on my left, which isn't great, but I haven't played a hand in a while, so let's get something going. There's a good window card. Bad other cards. But, sometimes just aggression can help us out. Alright, took a hand down. We like that. 8 high. We take it. Well, we got out of line last time. We're definitely not doing it this time. If I disconnect again, I'll just drop out. Well, not sure what the internet issues are, but I had them last week. I tried to stream last week, and my actual, everything just was not working. It just said it was on there, but it wasn't, and it was a mess, so. Luckily got it all squared away today. Looks like the stream's running well, and we're going to get some good hands this time. I can feel it. Luckily we got the king's hand, so that'll help us out. That'll probably be in the prequel to my next video. So if you got to see that for yourself live, awesome. Otherwise, it was a first few minutes of the stream. Ugh, this one's not me. But is he gonna bet? He is not. That means we should have the best hand here almost always. Get called. And since these people fold for nothing, I mean, maybe an ace high will call us. Nope. Just win. Okay. Climbing back. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Few dollars here, a few dollars there. We got ace queen. That's definitely playable. Let's see what the pre-flop nonsense is going to be on this one. Just a limp. Gonna go up a little bit. 3 ways, out of position. That's a good one. A lot of board locked up, so we'll down bet a little bit. Board's getting dicier. So 6 and a little bit. So we get to jam river, pretty much anything that's not gross. Maybe he just has queen 9 and wants to get it in. Safe river. Love it. Alrighty then. Jam river. Bad turn card for him. Ace 9. Ugh, unlucky, my friend. Ace 9. Bad turn card. But happy for me. We're into the game for probably 70 right now, so we're definitely profitable. Let's see how much. Plus 16 bucks. In for 66, so I'll take that. You know, 20 bucks an hour playing micro stakes. It's a pretty good wage. And as we reach about the 25-ish minute mark, anyone that has any interest in playing with me online, the club ID would be 889956. So you can join that, message me on Instagram or Telegram, get you set up. You could be on a future stream, message me, get you set up. You get to see my cards. How could you lose? It's like the easiest game ever. And I stream about once every 2 to 3 weeks. Not weekly, definitely not daily, but once in a while, you know, when I'm feeling it. And typically just do the micros where it's fun and friendly and, you know, whatever happens, happens. The computer loves 5-6 suited. It loves it as like a 4-bet, but out of position, I'm not so sure. This is like the premium-ish 4-bet, 5-bet hand, but we just call it and we miss, so we're just going to probably fold. Yeah, even to a small bet, we'll have better spots. It's fine. You should open 10 big blinds. Yeah, probably. That's a strategy. I see some people straight doing it here. There's like 3 or 4 limbs. They just make it like $6 and just try to take it down pre, which is a pretty good strategy because if you take down pre, there's no rake. So, you know, maybe that's why there's more 3-bet, 4-betting in the online games. Taking it. Same thing with like the Hard Rocks in Florida. No rake pre. So sometimes just getting it done quickly can add to your bottom line. But they also have on this club, they have a 5-10, like $100 max buy-in. So, you know, 10 big blind, 5-10. And it's basically just $100 flips here and there. And I made a few $100 there because it was just kind of fun. And then I realized that I had like $600 in front of me when it's $100 max. And then like other people had like $600 in front of me. And the flips were like still happening. And I'm like, I really can't build it up anymore. Like if I busted, I kind of win like 5 or 6 more just to get to where I was. So I'm like, all right, we're done with that. But definitely a fun avenue to try. But not really gonna fight back on this one. Play because it's ace-6. Yeah, you probably could just fold it, but I think it was a min raise. But this one we could just let go. Also, 70,000 bad beat jackpot here. So anyone interested in that, get your shot at it. Ironically, it usually gets hit where like it's like jacks versus queens, and the board happens to have 3 aces on it. That's usually how it gets hit, which I don't really think is a because you have to lose with aces full of jacks minimum, and I'm like, losing with it that way doesn't even make sense to me. It's like so not real. I want to see someone get like straight flushed over straight flushed. But here, just need aces full of jacks to lose to get possibly 10, 20K. Just gonna get paid a few times. Wish I was at that table. Got a table share. Ten jack, playable, definitely playable. These players 3-bet a lot, and I think I'm just gonna fold this one. Like I have such a high VPIP already, 40%, and like the two blinds in front of me, the big blind specifically has a very high 3-bet frequency, and it just can't withstand a 3-bet. But I'm gonna get punished with a turn 8. You know, punish the nit. We already know this is happening. Turn 8's gonna bring tears to my eyes. Oh, disconnect. Oh well, we're still getting the turn 8, no matter what. It's gonna take a minute, but it's still coming. Turn 5. I'll see if anyone feels spicy yet. Blind's most likely to have a hand. Seems they don't, and we are ended up with Jack High. So I guess it's not the worst fold pre. Let's see what people are betting half pot on the river with. Ooh, a raise. Feels very much like a raise bluff, but definitely worked out. I mean, I guess you could have like pocket threes, 4-6 maybe, 5-3. There's a few hands, but I think it's a pretty strong bluff line. Not playing king 5 off because it's king 5 off, but still have about 30 minutes to get some more action in here. Six, 6, 7. Check to Tricky Pony, who checks it back. What's that guy's name? Clinical Line Top, I think. I don't really know. But he's just gonna bet with an ace high and take it down. Ace 7. Not exactly strong enough to play. If it's suited, you can open it pretty happily. Unsuited seems pretty bad. Get a 7. It's kind of helpful. Oh, the second 7. We like always win this hand now. Except for the cruel river that I thought was coming. Queens. Not a particularly good board for queens, but would not have guessed. And that player specifically would have absolutely 3-bet me, so glad I didn't do a super light open with that one. Not playing 8-3 either. Tricky Pony gets his rematch. Would have flopped 2 pair. Also kind of fun. Get you encouraged to bet these weak hands. Not playing this one either. Probably gonna have to open the button though, with a lot of different holdings. Yeah, that player 2 to my left definitely has a very high 3-bet frequency, which is correct. Like, you should not be calling. You should be 3-bet or folding when someone opens. So he's actually playing correctly, but we want to play against people playing bad, so we just, you know, run them over. But he's kind of forcing me to play less hands than I would like to. We're probably playing this one. Just under the gun open. If it goes on the gun open and a +1 3-bet, I would have let it go, though. That one's just Even thinking that they're both wider than usual, king queen's just bad. But we're gonna 3-bet ourselves. And, you know, we take that one down. Woo! 3-bet with king queen. Take it. Nice. King 6. Not 3-bettable. Except there is one dealer at Bonita Springs that loves king 6. Whenever he's at the table, I always play it just because he's there. And I don't think I've ever won with that specific dealer there. But then I'll usually like play for like at least the one dealer after him, and I always win it when it's like the next player or the next person to sit down, and I'm like, oh, I wish you were here to see it, but he's just not. And then it's like the joke doesn't even make sense anymore. It just looks ridiculous when you shut on king 6. You're like, why'd you play this? Well, because someone that used to be at this table likes this hand. Okay. Alright, where is the music? I like this first song. Ace turn changes things. See who wants to rep it or who just peels with ace highs, because that's important to take note of. Seems no one wants to do either or. Also important to take note of. Done a 3/4 pot on the river when both flush draws miss. But you get 2 pair even though you missed your flush draw. Interesting. Diamonds working and the ace. Very good hand for that player. We are not going to be playing 8-6 offsuit, even from the button. Very high 3-betting frequency by that player. Looks like Jackson 5 has picked up on that with a 4-bet. 5-bet jam. Do you have a 4-bet fold? I guess you do. Jackson 5 with a 4-bet fold. Not too many of those. Usually at that point it's just they're just getting it in no matter what, but we're probably getting it in with kings. So we'll see how this starts out. Jackson, you feeling spicy? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the kings. Oh, where's the emoji? I wanna cry. There it is. Cry. Cry, because no one fights back when I have the kings. And then we have to fold 7-3, because it's, 7-3. But still, we are into the game for 66, so after about 30 minutes, we are profitable $13. Pretty good for micro stakes, 26 big blinds. If you're playing 2-5, that's like 150 bucks. $125. Still, over 100. Pretty good. It would have been more early on again when I had the king jack. Absolutely knew that it was a fold. Or when I had queen 10, I'm like, this guy just has king jack. Like, he just always does. Felt it, smelt it, knew it. But I'm only human. So I had to call. And then lose. And that's part of it. King 3 of spades. That's helpful. I just knew they gotta pay you. Pay this man his money. He made a flush. Pay him. Not playing a jack 6 because it's not a good hand to play. Alright, these two have been battling for a while. With position versus a 1/3 pot size bet. Tricky Pony will call. And gets a 7 ball for a straight. Clubs are there. Queen is there. But these people never fold. He half pots it. Good vet bet with the set. Gets a single pair to pay him off on a dangerous board. Because these people just absolutely never fold, so you have to have it. What a stupid game. I agree. Game is somewhat wild. Just wait, that guy have the... Yeah, he had the ace of clubs, which I think is quite bad on this one. Like, he says it's a stupid game, but I don't think that's a call because you want your opponent to have, like, ace, 10 with just the ace of spades. It's like most of the bluffs. So having the ace specifically, I think is pretty bad. I think you'd rather have, like, king, queen, king of spades. So, I actually disagree. I think that's just a pretty standard fold, but I get destroyed in my own comment sections for folding too much. But in the 2-5 stakes and below, people don't have as many bluffs as actual players in the bigger stakes do. And again, I think even like vloggers like myself can be a little bit skewed. Like the big bluff is going to make the vlog every time, but that's one hand across 5-6 hours, so it looks like, oh, every hand he plays, he bluffs. Well, no, I played like 15 hands, and 3 of them were bluffs, and those 3 all made the vlog, and only 3 winning hands made the vlog. And that's not just me, that's everyone. Then it skews it one way or the other, because you kind of want to show the bluffing ability more than the just having it. Because honestly, anyone could just get in with aces, run into kings, and win. That's a little bit less entertaining, and can't play, even for 50 cents, can't play 10 deuce. It's a little bit less entertaining and less valuable than showing the proper bluff candidates and what size to do, how to tell the story, all kinds of stuff. Getting another unplayable one. Let's see, I have a video coming up. I'm wondering if I have a really fun bluff in there. I don't think that I do. Let me check my notes real quick to see if I have anything super, super fun. I started off with a small bluff. This is the next video coming up. Spoiler alert. Small bluff to start. And, I technically 4-bet bluff. Technically. Because I don't really want to call, but it's a hand strong enough where you get called. It's just like, okay, run it, but you're putting it in there and just being like, yeah, fold's fine. I'm happy with that. But if called, run it. So, since I've already talked about it, I'll just go over it right now for all the people that came to spend time with me. So I have ace queen of spades under the gun. I make it 15. 2 players call. The button makes it 45. Small blind calls. It's back onto me under the gun. Well, 15, 15, 45, 45. Seems like ace queen suited is just like, let's get it in, and if we win right now, we get $100. If not, we'll flip with the, the 3-better, because no one else should really have a hand that can call I made it 200, but basically committing myself because my stack's like 600, so we make it 200, everyone folds, and we take it uncontested, so that was pretty good result. And for anyone who is new to the stream, I'll be here for about 20 more minutes, grinding away. Hopefully I get another fun playable hand before then. Anyone have any interest in playing or being on a future stream, message me on Instagram, Kyle_official. Pretty easy to find. I'm the guy that has the poker content on Instagram as well. Or Telegram at KyleOfficial. Get you all set up for next month's, whenever stream. And you get to have it immortalized in the internet forever. And I'll even If you stack me, I'll even put it on my next vlog video, and you can show everyone how you cracked me online, on stream, and I'll cry a little bit, right here. And that one will just be for you. But hopefully I don't have to cry today, because so far it's been going pretty good. Besides this last, like, 20 minutes, man, I've been pretty card dead for a bit. I was playing 1-2 earlier, 2 tables. I was down $200 in, like, the first 15 minutes and spent, like, an hour and a half getting it back, and then I left up, like, $40. So that was a pretty good comeback. What happened there? I bluffed with a baby flush into a medium flush. And I was bluffing. I was not value betting or hoping to get called, but I was just like, you can't have the ace, king, queen, any of that. But he had the 10, and I had just a 5 on a 4-liner, so not the best result on that one. But we're able to get some of it back. Still not even playing the 10-5 suited. It's just, I'm too early position. It's too much garbage. Like, ugh. Ah, well. Alrighty then. I got Jackson 5 versus the clinical on top. I don't know if I get his name or not. Maybe it's just a me thing. Like 2 players up top that have been 3-betting a lot. They haven't 3-bet a whole lot recently. We're opening onto the gun, the suited ace-6. This one will be a fold to a 3-bet, but since I've been playing hand in forever and it's under the gun, should get some credibility. And as I say that, this guy's gonna lose his mind. Nope, just call. It's usually what happens. Caster curse. No, this guy's gonna lose his mind. Ah, well. As I was falling to a 3-bet. It just doesn't matter. Like, it's just such a bad hand. If I hit an ace, I just get crushed. But he had it, so. Oh, well. Kings is pretty good. Kings is gonna be definitely a winner, and believe me, that ace was coming. If you have kings and this garbage ace is in there, it's always ace high. Just every time. Never when they have real aces, just the garbage ones. Planning on 3-betting this one, but I think it looks pretty suspicious when I just lost a hand. But we're doing it anyway. Even 5. 1 call, 2 calls, 3 calls, 2 calls, just 2 calls. I think that's us. I think that's just half pot. We get ripped on, it's gross, but... Ugh. Ace. 6. Ugh. Just gross. Gross, gross, gross. How does he have a 9? Can he just have hearts? Maybe he just has hearts. Let's run it. Good luck us. He has ace 9? Come on. Give me a freaking break. I have ace 9. So stupid. Oh, God. Give me a break. Oh, well. We tried. Just call a 3-bet. Just flop a 9. Just get it in. Seems reasonable. Told you they never fold here, so my own deal. And that will take us to not profit land, but wanted to try something. We'll get it back in the 1-2 streets later. That player does a 4-bet again. Definitely playing very aggro. And now I haven't played a hand in 20-30 minutes and get ace-9 to call a 3-bet. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, he's definitely 3-betting a lot, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So I literally can't even open like standard hands. I have to wait for like straight premiums, which is less than ideal, but it is what it is. Looks like Tricky Pony wants to get it in with his nemesis. He's got kings versus ace king, running it twice. Let's do it. No ace on the first one. No. Well, he needed different from that when he flopped a set of kings, but holds. Kings hold versus ace king. I can't play this one either. What the hell? It's card death is real bad. Player to my right has had kings in like twice in the last 5 minutes. I've had deuce 8 probably like 20 times. Makes it hard to come back, but we were doing pretty good. We're down like $22, $23. Not the best showing in micro stakes, but I was profitable at 1-2 earlier today, so we'll trickle down. We'll take money from up top and distribute it down below. Seems like the right thing to do. $6-10. Also not really playable. And there's a seat open for anyone who's interested. Probably play this one if the bet size is reasonable. Reasonable. And we flop top pair. Extra reasonable. Got about half pot. We flop top pair. And we're gonna bluff catch / value bet river. Half pot. Hey, we won one. Out of 10. Yay, 10. Ah, well. At least we're leaving on closer to a positive note. We like that. Thank you. Nice hand to you as well. Are we going to limp the 5 deuce suited? 25 cents to win $1.50. Feels unnecessary. Like, there's an ante and everything, but it's just so hard to win out of position. Like, if you're gonna play that, at least be in position. At least be the big blind calling a small blind raise. Don't be like the small blind just like hoping you connect or hoping things go your way, because that's just difficult. Hello, Danyan, I'm gonna guess. I apologize if I mispronounced that, but thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I try to make them a little bit enjoyable, a little bit educational. Try to stream here and there to add a little bit of a variety to everything. And I'm probably on my last lap, so sorry if you are just now getting here, but if you have any interest in playing with me on the vlog or on this stream in the future, you can message me on Instagram, Kyle_official, or Telegram at KyleOfficial, and get you set up for that. Otherwise, I shall see you on the next stream, or next vlog, or next time we meet at a casino, because I see people all the time at casinos that come up to me and say, hey, I love your videos, and I always say thank you, I appreciate that. Nice to have people come up to you and say that they appreciate the work you do. It's very fulfilling, actually. Boy, is this song terrible. And our friend who's 3-betting a lot is getting 4-bet. So he's just going to rip again, because that's what happens when he's 3-bets and gets 4-bet. He ripped last time. So you can just call a 4-bet, because these guys are leveling each other so hard. But no, actually, first time I've seen that guy 3-bet then fold. Jack 4. Not really playable. Punish me. Give me the trip jacks. Just punish me. Ooh, gets raised, and I have a jack. What could he have? Hearts? Open-ended? Jack? I don't know, and we'll never know, I guess. Alrighty, that's going to be it for me. I appreciate everyone who stuck with me, watched the stream whole way through. Appreciate you. Thanks.